Hello everyone! Welcome back to Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. I forgot the name of this game for a minute. I'm still like so used to saying justice for all that I almost said justice for all and I was like, wait, this is Trials and Tribulations? Anyway, we are about to go to trial today. We gotta prove that Ron is not mask to mask, which is hard because he thinks that he's mask to mask. I have no clue who it could really be. I mean, we've only got 2 suspects at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna meet GODOT today, the new prosecutor, which is exciting. I know he's very well liked, so I'm excited to get to know him. Let's just jump into it. Today's trial is actually only 1 part, which is crazy.
Hey, Nick!
What is it? Is something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask to Mask glossy I bought.
Well. You bought this? Where?
For the little tent in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale.
Why did you buy that? Is it Mask to Mask your enemy? He stole your urn.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Oh my, oh, publicity photo. Apparently this is gonna be important. Oh, it's gotta be Ron. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Who's screaming like that?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less likely for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me.
Ah, he's at it again.
I sent a calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Why do you want to go to jail? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. Oh god. I mean, I don't know, it couldn't be you, right? I mean, as of right now, it can only be you or the detective. I don't know, we might not have met him yet. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Alright, here we go. Hello, sir. Nice, whatever that is. Goggles?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. If you recall, last time, my wacky court was once again wacky again. Edgeworth came back, all was right in the world. But now he's not here anymore. Let me tell you something, Mr. GODOT, you better make this wacky for me.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Hi? What's with the goggles?
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
Okay, I've been told he's like cool. I don't know. Like he's just like, he's very a cool character. I don't know. Bear with me. He's probably gonna be one of those characters where I start off with a voice and it'll evolve. What a stupid question.
What did you say? That was rude.
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I am GODOT. This music. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, you are a cool guy. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Here's the one that Detective Abe was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
None.
What did you say?
I've never prosecuted a case before. That can't be true. Edward said you're the best prosecutor.
Never? You said you've never lost before.
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? I must say he's making it wacky, though. I'm approving.
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask and a court of law over your eyes. Are you trying to replicate my laser vision? I will not stand for that.
Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts.
That was deep.
This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick. He's a total weirdo.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? Except, Payne. So we finally meet, Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Granted, I don't have many friends to begin with. Just who is this masked man? I returned from the depths of hell. Oh. To do battle with you.
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo.
It's not Gobo. It's Gatto, Your Honor.
In any case, please give your opening statement.
Opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I've only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? I'm intimidated. I'm very intimidated.
Well then, that was a little weird, but let's hear from the first witness.
Oh, hi, Gumshoe. You're always the first witness.
My name is...
No one has asked for your name, witness.
Well, that's new.
The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card onto Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. Well,
I don't know. The urn really wasn't.
that's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Gatto, what are you...
Whoa! How did he do that? My god. He is cool.
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Gatto.
Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. That's the one thing I knew about you. You liked coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please proceed. The, sensual saxophone music is killing me.
Very well. It's only coffee after all. I do enjoy myself some as well on a late night when I'm playing Mahjong.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Now, Nick, what are you gonna do?
As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Okay. So, everything he said, except for one thing, I think, is a fact. I think it's gotta be... His pattern is only going to go after the most precious art pieces. I feel like this is a gamble. I feel like I need to not press. I need to present the urn here. I just feel like pressing isn't going to do much. Objection! Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing that little in that question is making me nervous.
You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would normally go after.
Ah. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you are saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask to Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask to Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot?
This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it GODOT 107. Okay. Just freaking music is so funny to me. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake.
A fake Mask to Mask?
Fake to mask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Who is sliding you that coffee? Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. Okay, I need proof. Do I have proof? I have to have proof.
No, I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, and the random person in here who's sliding him coffee. His point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact a fake, fake to mask is what we're calling him. Okay. So one of these pictures, maybe. Let me check this photo. Okay. I bet, let me look. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something in that photo that's missing here. Okay, I'm looking at him. Did he have that face in the center? Okay, no. Here we go. That's it. That's it. The proof is right here.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what is peculiar about it. This right here. Hoping that I'm like on the exact right spot. It's right here, of course.
You mean Mask to Mask?
I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
The problem I have with this security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest.
A breach? Here, bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. I have a horse waiting outside this very room for this exact kind of situation.
Seriously, Judge?
It's a wacky court, okay? A horse is wacky. I thought it would fit.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. Sometimes the judge says things that it's like, okay, it feels like I made that up for you to say.
A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. No need for the horse.
But the Mask to Mask in the security camera photo.
Ah, he has no brooch.
That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask to Mask is a fake.
I've been fooled again.
Oh, order. It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Give me more coffee. Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. GODOT, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha. The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this? It's freaking music. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's just so, like, sensual.
Ah,
That's Mas Damask's brooch.
where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Amy Faye statue.
Why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Grr, this guy is one cool customer.
I know, I can't even be mad. He's just so cool. Ah, he's got more coffee. Who's doing that? It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left his... Wait, what? That friend of yours left pretty little higgies on the... What?
Eggies?
Excuse me? What are we talking about? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints. Okay. Yeah, you had me a little concerned there. I was like, where is this going? You like figurative language, I see.
What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch.
Oh, that's not good.
Order in the court. Mr. GODOT, let's see that brooch.
I've got attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Found in the shadow of Amy Faye's statue, looks like it was torn off some clothing. Okay. You mess with GODOT, and you get burned. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Ah, you're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? Hello? I don't like him. And for some reason, like, reading his lines and doing his voice, like, my brain, for whatever reason, just, like, shuts off. Like, I don't know why I struggle to read his lines so much, but I do. 1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! He, now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What's clear?
Safari, I don't know what that means. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right. Did you know I like mahjong? What, can you say more things about me?
Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. How rude. A Detective Gumshoe is worth anything at all, that is. Poor Gumshoe.
That was rude.
Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
Okay. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal.
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. It was pathetic. I could do better. And I'm an old man.
Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We're not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my archenemy. That is what my instincts and years of experience tell me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I don't like this man.
So what I'm thinking is... Okay. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. We just said that the brooch probably came off during a fight. So, do I present the brooch, maybe? Objection! Mr. Atmay, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off. Aha.
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have struggled with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atmay. Ah. Detective Atmay, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No. Wait just a moment, Sir Oldtimer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I get around, okay? I go to mahjong, despite the fact that I'm always late. I go to dinner. I play on the playground in the middle of cases in court every day. I am not that old.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
You talk too much. Don't say that, Maya.
Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief have fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
I need more coffee. Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atmay, agree completely. All right, buddy. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atmay cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! That's all she wrote. Okay, that was a little vague at the end there.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask.
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. Brain damage does do that. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case, which is why I'm always so easily swayed, because I don't know anything. So I just believe whatever the witnesses and prosecution tell me.
That can't be good. But it does explain a lot. The last statement was kind of vague. I'll press on that one. Okay. Press. Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
I would not say powericious, no.
I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me.
What would that stance be?
That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? Hey, what is the Atme fighting style? What is this Atme fighting style?
I'm sorry about the trade secrets. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it. That's the Atme fighting style. Didn't you say that you were hit from behind? How'd you get hit from behind if your back was to the wall?
Well, Mr. Wright, what about the testimony?
I think that was actually important. He said his back was to the wall. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night, which I love to do.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
I want to go on a walk with you, Mr. Wright. I love you. I haven't said that yet.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't.
Now then, witness. So go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye.
Okay, I think I should present the thing he was hit with. This thing. The thing that I can't pronounce. Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
From behind, huh? Well, that just doesn't make sense.
But just now, you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
Ugh, it seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Ugh. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong. Objection! Oh my god! His objection is so deep! I don't like it.
To, is human. To forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Oh, your coffee!
Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is no ace detective. This Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is mask to mask. Well, it's obviously not the other two. I'm saying this, but since this is so early on, we've got to go back and investigate and do more trial yet. Atme probably isn't mask to mask. It's just what we're gonna go with for the moment. Unless he is the real mask to mask, and then there was a fake here. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atmay's true identity is actually Master Mask. Yeah.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? The intense music started.
There are too many unnatural parts of Mr. Atmay's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
Now that's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmay. The truth is that you are in fact Master Mask.
Gah.
Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Master Mask. The security camera belongs to Lord Taylor department store. You shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
He didn't need to manipulate us. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness?
Ah. Haha, oh my god. Okay, why are you going on this, like, laugh if you're not him?
The mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I, Luke Atmay, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Sir Lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance!
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atmay, when you assumed the thief's identity. What just happened? Oh! His eyes! He threw his coffee at me! Oh! I mean, at least it's not a whip. Man, the only prosecutor that doesn't like to injure me is Edgeworth. Oh, I guess Payne doesn't.
GODOT blend number 102. My personal favorite.
His eyes!
Mr. Gatto!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Gatto, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I
love that he's just standing there with those dinner plate eyes.
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
It's pretty impressive it's not getting on his suit.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see the decisive proof you have. Quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? And why was my face not burning from that?
Are you alright, Nick?
Atmay looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atmay is in fact Master Mask is right here! He has to be found. Do we have it? I'm gonna double check on this one. Because I don't know if I have... Well, I can check the court record. I don't think... I don't think I have anything. Has it yet to be found? Proof? Of course I've got nothing.
Huh. Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all.
Was that right?
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I'm gonna stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief.
Tell you that, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But are you going to just give up and let us lose this?
So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Gatto, If you have anything further to add, then
Do I have something? Who said that?
who
Oh. Hi.
are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Ms. Delight, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy. The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
Is the urn in his bag?
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well,
He had... So he had the urn in his bag,
That's the sacred urn. I think it's the urn. Order, you, madam. That urn, where did you find it?
you'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atmay.
Oh, Desi, you're the best. Found in the office of Luke Atmay. Has pink splotches all over it. Like the paint. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atmay? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
His objection is so deep.
Ah, pathetic.
Mr. Gatto, do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Abbey was involved.
Before casting aspirations at Detective Atmay, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct?
Yes, what about it?
Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman was willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of a criminal, you could have discovered the stolen iron anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from that detective's office.
Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more can only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Ms. Delight. Please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've gotta prove that urn was actually in the Atmay Detective Agency. Okay, so I saw show fingerprints on the urn. I can't prove anything yet. Maybe fingerprints? What if his fingerprints are on it? Yeah. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place.
Well, why were you touching it?
In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you gonna do now?
I've come too far to turn back now. Emma must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. Me! Or you, Phoenix. We're the same person, okay? I'm in your brain. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be left on the urn. Me! Me. What can I say? This is my third year as a young but skilled lawyer.
You're so cute, Phoenix.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atmay, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a funny daddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside.
What? You touch it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just...
Your Honor, I'd like the courts to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Abmay's office.
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
Oh, you did say that. Huh. Good memory, Phoenix. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atmay Detective Agency.
Ha. This blend, GODOT blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
What's happening to your goggles there? They're smoking.
Order, order, order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
Well, what are you saying?
Yes, I finally broken him down.
What are you gonna say?
Hee ha 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 ho 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 hee.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown.
This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Master Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Hee ha 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 ho ho.
You're a little kooky.
Well, Mr. Gatto, what's Mr. Atmay's condition?
He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. You know, I'm always very close to doing that, but whatever. Nick, you're right after all.
Something's not right here, though. There's still more to this case. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Oh boy, here we go.
You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean... Not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
The thief. The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is. I mean, it's wacky. We're not a kangaroo court, okay? This is a bit much.
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
I don't know why that music is so funny to me.
Mr. Gatto, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Who keeps giving it to him? Who?
Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says I'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kind of cute. He's 100% committing to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening.
Oh well. Let us all have a listen to this confession. I'm gonna be late for mahjong as usual anyway. I've given up.
Master Mask's identity.
The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you?
I bet I probably can.
I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all.
No way, you were at work. We do have proof. You were at work. Was it the key card?
I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all.
I don't like the direction this trial is taken.
But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Is this normal for anyone else? Does this normally happen to you, Gato? But you even said that this is your first case, but I don't believe that.
Huh. You're doing great. Hehe. Stop it, Mr. Gatto. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, all right? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Gatto. I'll do my best.
All right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Jeez, this is getting weird.
Okay, I do have proof that you're not mask to mask. Okay, you can't prove that I'm not actually mask to mask, can you? No, I actually can. Where is that? There it is. Boop. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. That is the correct thing to do.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No!
So if the defendant was present at... I did present the keycard, right? Why are we talking so much about the wallet? The defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. And that proves that can't talk. Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No.
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
Well, Mr. Gatto, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Who is providing that to him?
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Gatto. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist.
Planted it there? He's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? There's the key card. The key card to KB Security's CEO's office.
No. Huh, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Oh, this stupid kid. Stop insisting you're a thief.
Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. last night. Or that night.
The blackmail letter. Boop. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right. I would know. I've been blackmailed many times before.
What?
What?
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. in KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
Irk. No, 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 no.
He's angrily drinking coffee.
Order, order, order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
This objection's so deep.
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my GODOT blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Huh? Well, no, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself, but I don't think very much to begin with. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There is someone else who can testify. So Larry? This is the person who can testify that the key card was used at 1 a.m. that night. Where is he? Hello, Larry. My friend Larry. Picked up Ron Delight's wallet while working on the night of the crime. Oh, we don't know how old GODOT is. The prosecutor who is shrouded in mystery, he seems to know me somehow.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him? Of course you wouldn't. You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. There's been a lot of cases since then. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. I'm sorry he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. You don't remember the Thinker statue? Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KV Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is, this key card. It always takes me a minute to get into the Larry voice. Yep, that's the key card they use at the building I work. According to the serial number. This one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there is no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data.
Blah.
I think I got you.
Well, Mr. GODOT,
The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here.
so what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime.
Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime, at 1 a.m. See, it's updated. What is going to happen that we need to still be investigating?
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo.
Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then,
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendants to be mask to mask.
oh, you went out with Grace.
Good job, you did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Release the confetti. Yay! Court is now adjourned.
Is there gonna be a separate... Is the second half of this case gonna technically be something else? I'm so confused. There's still more to go.
Nick, you did it! You're right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Dick.
Oh, Pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh no. Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mr. Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
oh. Ouch. She slapped me.
Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
Mr. Dick,
Yes?
you're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you.
Pearl. Ow. Double slap. That's one strong kid.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the second urn back, and the thief has been caught.
What if Master Mask strikes again?
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. The thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. Oh, hello, Gato. You just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Gato, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. There's the murder! Oh no. You're not done being my client yet, Ron. I'm gonna have to make sure you're not guilty of murder now.
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, but body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. Oh no. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that the cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued, whatever. You had other rage.
What are you saying? Brewed with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like that alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's gonna be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way!
It can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown. Mr. Trite, where this music's gonna play in the background. Ugh, aren't I so hot? You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Dick, is there something personal between you two?
I'm feeling tension.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have fun while I'm here.
This guy. Who the heck is he? Maybe quiet. He's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Oh, Ronnie!
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Oh man. Okay, there's the murder. We did figure out who okay, so Mask to Mask was the detective, right? Okay, save my progress. So it probably is going to turn out that he was, or Luke Atme was Mask to Mask, which I called from the very beginning. I mean, there's still a chance that somehow it's not going to be him, but I don't know, he had that same aura of Mask to Mask. But now it's going to switch, and we're gonna have to prove Ron innocent of the murder now. Oh, geez. This one's gonna be harder considering he was there at 1 a.m. Very interesting, though. This case is, like, so different from anything we've had before. Once again, very impressed with this game so far. And GODOT, I like him so far. He's never gonna be Edgeworth for me. Edgeworth is forever gonna be my number one. But he's very cool. I like him a lot. I can tell that he's gonna be a very interesting character. And I think they're gonna be doing a lot more with him than they did with Franziska. So I'm definitely excited to see more of him and investigate next time and try and figure out how the heck we're gonna get Ron innocent of murder now. But okay, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!